Yeah, I know I'm late right now. I'll probably have this out. Okay, the green light means it's good. We are live. Alrighty. Yeah, no, I'm a little late, guys. I apologize for that. Wanted to make sure my internet was all in, I don't know, Spectrum Internet, so it's kind of like taking a gamble sometimes. Anyways, let's get on to the show, guys. We're having a good one on this Friday night. And enjoy the cheaply made slideshow, y'all. Hey, how about that? We already got our first like. Thank you, Crazy Dallas. I hope you're crazy enough for me to like that. And I just ruined the moment. But hey, you know, it's a fun Friday when I'm about to be in a pun. But anyways, I played the nice little hide and seek game. Now you see me, or now you can't see me, and now you do. And I got headphones in too, so. Alright, so let's give you a little test. Make sure audio is looking good, it's not laggy, and I sound hopefully not underwater. If that's the case, then I don't know. I literally have I'm gonna use another condenser like this and just make sure nothing comes out of that microphone. But yeah, what is going on, everybody? This is your boy OBB, the diecast news guy, and we are here to be talking about another NASCAR Authentics Wave, y'all. And you're probably like, well, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I mean, we got the slideshow screen right here showing NASCAR Authentics, and it's Wave 4. I know a lot of people are pretty confused right now because I think literally last week on July 4th, unironically, glad to hear that audio is good. All right, so we got 2 likes and we got 10 people watching, so you guys know what to do. Hit that like button because who knows how much more I can do these live streams. But not for real, guys. My apologies for not streaming on Thursdays. I had a late meeting to go to from work, and you know me, after I do these live streams, I'll be on IG to talk with you guys as well, with the unofficial name of the after show called the ANAs. But yeah, just thought I would say that real quick right there because you guys know me. I like to be open and honest with you guys compared to certain other companies like our good buddies at Lana Racing. So but this wave is pretty cool. I mean, we were promised about this, as I don't really have the time to really explain about the whole thing with Wave 5, but it was not good. Not good at all. And before I start this as well, guys, I don't know if you guys have saw my Instagram post or even on my community post tab that apparently the blurry decals have returned. So I'm hoping to God that this is not okay. So basically for Wave 3, all right, I'm hoping that's not the case for Wave 4, but the thing about the blurry decals that's got me interested is that, I guess, if you guys looked at the Chase Elliott Napa cars, some have had good quality decals and some don't. So I don't know what's going on there. I mean, at least there's variation, but it is sad to see the blurry decals still return. So I thought I would talk about that very briefly. I mean, we just started the show for anybody who just came on. This is your boy OBB, and we're going to go and dive into this, well, finally, Wave 4. I mean, so far we've not really had the best track record with Wave 4. Remember 2 years ago we had Wave 4? Man, we thought nothing could get more worse than that. But here we guys go. Wave 4 of 2024 has to be a good one because, as you guys already know, this is what the NASCAR diecasts are going to be looking like right now. I mean, we already got a good amount of these Chevrolet Camaros, and a lot of us are still waiting for these Ford and Toyotas, which they're supposed to be coming out very soon. Well, I have some good news to tell you guys. We're expecting to have these Ford Mustang diecasts out, I believe, about, let's say, probably end of this month or starting next month. Toyotas are probably to follow after that. But the reason why I'm showing you guys this photo, I mean, first of all, feel free to comment below which diecast mold is your favorite. And this is all EL. Do you guys, what are you saying? I'm frozen right now. Oh, I know the screenshot's frozen. All right, well, if we're going to play the Frozen Challenge, I guess I'll just... Nah, just kidding. I'm not doing that stupid cringy shit. That's what TikTok's for. But we got the Celsius car, pretty cool. Castrol Edge, Ford Mustang, and Martrek Jr. and the Martrek Jr. Bass Pro. Sorry, pulled a Joe Biden there for a second. We got Chris Crafts going on. What's up, Bry? I've seen some of your posts, actually. So definitely it is up right now. I don't know why I made a weird Cardi B reference, but I don't know. So you can see, it's Friday. I'm having a fun time. Can't wait to interact with you guys. We got my good buddy Mike as well, so we really got the chat rocking and rolling. But the main reason why I'm showing you guys this, as I know a lot of people are like, all right, spit it out, you son of a bitch. What are you trying to say? The Ford Mustangs, keep an eye on this because, well, let's say Wave 4 of NASCAR Authentics 2024, it's going to have the Ford Dark Horse Mustangs. And I believe there's going to be 3 of these. And this is really cool, all right? But it's got me thinking as well as that, remember how I said, like, on my Wave 5 reaction video from last week, that maybe they skipped over from Wave 3 to Wave 5 is because Lionel has said that there is a new mold that's coming out. So I know that kind of frightens us, but this new mold, I don't know what the name is. I mean, unless we find photos of the chassis, on the bottom chassis of the car, we'll know what this new mold is. But the J mold's no longer a thing. And that's awesome. I mean, I thought it was improved. I mean, if you guys have found the Wave 8 car of this is cool. But this is, I guess you could say it could be a great car to have. But this is the first ever Ford Mustang Dark Horse diecast that's coming out. And it's your defending champion, Ryan Blaney, and the Menards Great Stuff car. Isn't that weird? I kind of think... that reminds me, I think Great Stuff used to be a sponsor for RCR, if I'm not mistaken. But as you guys already know, I like to dissect these photos. And I'm going to go and say right off the bat, as soon as we are going to look at this photo, it is going to be zoomed in. And yep, I did edit this photo because sadly Lionel Racing doesn't really like to show up-close shots of their diecast. I mean, they're pretty embarrassed to probably sell diecast quality like that, but we got Chris going on with how the Toyotas are looking. They are definitely looking pretty good, but here is one of the first Ford Mustang diecasts that we got for the Dark Horse, Ryan Blaney. And again, the photo's going to look blurry, but I did everything I can to brighten up the photo and try to make things a little more legible. Clearly, does not editing software can only handle so much of what's something that's only brought here, so don't tell my friend freaking Robbie Noonan, or if you guys remember him from Race Day 2011, he's like, what the hell is this photo? This looks like crap. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people are going to look at this and be like, of course, it's a Ryan Blaney diecast. There's no variety. This is going to be another crappy wave. Well, for those people who are complaining, I'd be like, well, you guys think I'm complaining? Some people I've seen on X, or I'm sorry, Twitter. I don't know why I said X. Maybe I did this. This wave is just putting me in a really freaky deaky mood or something like that. But you know what's going to get me more? Probably some more likes for you guys. But I appreciate you guys' continued support here on this channel. You know, I know I'm a busy individual, but this is really cool. The Great Stuff car. Menards for, well, the Ford driver himself, Ryan Blaney. Really cool. It's not going to have the colored rims, but if we're looking pretty close to these tires, man, I mean, these tires definitely look interesting. But this almost looks pretty EL-ish. You know what this, I mean, I know this photo is kind of ugh right now, but it kind of reminds me of like how, you know, the Spin Master diecast used to look. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but just, I mean, this is the first time because I'm only saying it because I don't know if you guys haven't seen the updated Ford Mustangs. They are pretty freaking wide. And, you know, I've seen these cars already, like once at Daytona. They are wide SOBs. So, I think that's what's going to be really cool about these Ford Mustang diecasts. I'm glad to see that they're going to be on a EL mold, or, you know, not the crappy quality mold that we've had the last 2 years. Thank God. I mean, at least something is going right for this pretty slow start of the NASCAR diecast season. And we got 20 people who are watching right now, so you guys know what to do. Get the comments rocking and rolling, guys. We got to get some engagement on here because that's why I love doing these live streams. Sure, I might get all over the place sometimes, but heck, man, this is this is a really cool wave. I'm not going to talk too more about this as we got to get on to another one, but it's a Ford Mustang Dark Horse diecast. I expect any one of you guys who have Walmart's, Targets, or Toys R Us's inside Macy's, Meijer, to go out and get a Dark Horse diecast because we're going to be seeing a lot of these suckers pretty soon. So it makes sense to have another Ryan Blaney car, even though people are annoyed by it, which I understand. But it makes sense though, as right here we're going to be showcasing. All right, what's the next one? I got this thing very zoomed in, so you guys can guess what it is right here. Well, you're in luck. It is a Chris Buescher diecast. I know that grand reveal looked pretty unamusing, but looks like some low budget shit. It's like, this guy doesn't know how to zoom. Did Fox took over your camera work, Brian? But we got Chris Buescher's 2024 Fastenal Ford Dark Horse, Ford Mustang Dark Horse, whatever the heck it's called. I mean, I'm a car guy. I should know this. This is another cool one, and you guys probably be like, well, I mean, I know there's going to be some people out there going to be like, oh, it's a $5 toy car, so is it going to have the full number? Well, of course not, you dingbats, because, heck, it wouldn't be $5, am I right? Also, feel free to comment below, guys, if, what do you guys think about the foil numbers? I mean, I tried to get that question going on the Ross Chastain one, but do you guys think the foil numbers are worth the $2 extra? Because they're like $13, if you think about it. Then again, with the $15 metal chassis die cast as well. I mean, lots of variety, but still the same quality. And in this case, this one is pretty cool. We got Chris Buescher's Ford Mustang diecast, the Fastenal car. So I'm not going to say if this is going to be, well, you know the pun I'm going to say. Oh, Harrison, wait your goddamn turn, Harrison. God, we already know you're going to be irrelevant next year. So we got Chris Buescher's Fastenal scheme. And again, you guys already know my opinion about the packaging. I think it is, I mean, it's grown on to me. Do I still like it? No. Another thing I've noticed this as well, and shout out to my Discord for this as well. For some odd reason, though, NASCAR diecasts are now marketed 6 to plus, because before it was 3 to plus. I just thought that was something interesting to sit right there. Sit there, Harrison, exactly. $13 doesn't get you much these days. I know, yeah, I mean, $13 is literally like the new $8 maybe, or they're not fancy car waves, are the best waves of this year. Heck, you know, I know that's going to be a pretty hot take right there, but you know, I respect everyone's opinion. I mean, heck, at the end of the day, it's as long as it's a yellow wave, that's all I care about. Am I right? Prosper, Texas boy. Hey, we got Smoke Carbon on here. What's going on, brother? Well, we got Brutal on the Harrison comment, but true, yeah, I know. I probably should have stopped myself, but, you know, I've watched a lot of other YouTubers saying, hey, your time is up, Harrison. Personally, he's going to look like, I don't know, he's definitely going to look like shit if Josh Berry and pull something off and get that 100th win for the Wood Brothers, but we'll get on to that 21 boy in a second. As you can see, those of you guys who are probably just joining, you're probably like, what the hell is this guy focusing in on the packaging? Only saying that because I just noticed it's marketed for 6 to plus, so maybe these things are really starting to become a choking hazard. I mean, hell, that's the reason why they got rid of the trinkets, or I'm sorry, the magnets in the first place. They took away the trinkets because, well, they have to keep these things $5. So something's got to get cut. Definitely not the quality, am I right? I mean, waves, I meant waves like 1, 3, and 4. Yeah, I mean, I do feel like that there are, like, personally, I liked Wave 1. Wave 1 was really cool with all the patriotic cars. Even the rare occurrence that we had a Ross Chastain patriotic car that wasn't even released in diecast form. But we're going to start a topic right now as we only get 7 people who are watching, as we're at the number right now, 17. So how unerotic right there. This is the Fastenal car for Chris Buescher. Looks pretty cool. Again, the photo doesn't look that good, so I apologize. I'm going to get those comments that are going to be like, oh my god, blurry decals. Why did I do that? Probably should lay off the energy drinks now that I think about it. What car is your favorite OBB? I'll probably tell you guys in a second when I get to, well, you probably know what I'm going to get. I mean, it's not like I've seen these cars before, am I right? So, yeah, this is really cool. The Fastenal scheme for Chris Buescher, another Dark Horse scheme. So, another one I'm probably going to buy because I absolutely want to review some new diecast bodies. I mean, we have to admit, the 2024 season has been pretty slow when it comes to NASCAR diecast. So, I mean, you guys think I'm joking. That's how many 2024s I have. 3. And no, not for Dale. That is just very ironically. So we got 7 people who are liking this video. You guys are the real MVPs. Appreciate you guys for that. But if you guys are new, subscribe as well. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's just how that's just how this works here on YouTube. So so far, a really, really cool wave. I mean, personally, I was not expecting to have the Ford Mustang Dark Horse diecast come out, I think, until after they were released in the Gold Series, because, you know, I'm surprised none were actually air freighted yet. I mean, it's only going to take like maybe a week or two until we get these, unironically, even though I've still yet to find any 2024 wave. I mean, I have not found any of them. So, yeah, I absolutely feel your pain. Hey, Brian, did you notice all the tires are black? I think this is new for the new factory. That is true. I mean, I do remember that the EL Wave actually is the only one that has the colored rims. Good point there, Ninja Chris, one of my OG Discord buddies. um, that's pretty cool. I mean, dude, if they can actually, I mean, I'm not saying they're going to replicate the EL mold, but if they can get it, I mean, it's looking like almost an exact replica at this rate, which I really do like. I mean, I know people are going to be like, there's no black interiors, that sucks, but hey, that's the caveat you get if you get black interiors. They are very low quality and very low detailed, so the window nets are different too, actually. All right, well, we'll probably actually look at the window nets when we get on to this guy right here, Harrison Burton's Ford Motorcraft diecast. As well, there it is right there, but we should probably showcase it in the original slideshow or whatever the hell it is. Whatever, though. Harrison's getting pretty impatient, so let's just go on and get to this SOB right here. But yeah, Harrison Burton's Ford Motorcraft diecast. It's another Ford Mustang, which I got to admit, that does look pretty cool. I wish there was like a feature I could just like tap and then it would just zoom out. Instead of just pinching it, I was like, all right, your reflexes are slow, dipshit, I know. Third Dark Horse car that we got in this wave. So this is really, really cool, man. Again, I don't understand the people that complain about NASCAR Authentics Waves. I mean, yeah, you are looking at one, but dude, so far I can't complain about this. I mean, some exclusives would be cool, but we'll go on to that in a second. Well, speaking of that, I contradicted myself. What we're looking at is a diecast that actually is an exclusive. It's a Ford Mustang diecast for Harrison Burton, and I know there are going to be people out there that are going to be like, oh my god, another Harrison Burton Ford Motorcraft diecast. Well, I know. What the hell, dude? But remember, guys, yes, I know this scheme is reused a lot, and we see it every time in NASCAR Authentics. I mean, hell, I think we've had the this Ford Motorcraft diecast released every year or almost every other year. Now I think about it, man, I feel like someone should actually have like a whole collection of all the Wood Brothers cars that were released for NASCAR Authentics, because this scheme, man, it's just like the petty cars. You're going to see this thing everywhere. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of positive comments right now of people saying how great this wave is. And you know what, man? I really wish there was more better photos, because I really want to dive into this new mold, because you know me, I love dissecting the new diecast molds, whether it's the classic EL, the PTC, or the J mold. And anybody's think I'm just burning out letters, but that's actually the letters that you have at bottom on the printed of the chassis. So, yeah. The Pack 6 is, yeah, I've actually mentioned that as well, Pro Galling Sup. Interesting name, by the way. I forgot the underscore, too, so. Toyotas also look really good. We need some of them in the next wave. Loving this wave. We got a lot of people liking it, which is awesome. I mean, yeah, but the Harrison Burton car, again, I mean, it's going to look good with the Ford Mustang diecast. More importantly, I think this is the first time ever in current gen form that we actually have a good quality car. Because think about it, this car before was released on the J-Mold. Wasn't so bad, but still, that was like the first version of the J-Mold. And yeah, all I can say is this front bumper actually looks rounded. It doesn't look like a goddamn square from SpongeBob SquarePants. I mean, yeah, dude. I'm really excited about this, guys. I'm hoping this wave's going to come out soon. I've seen most places now have Wave 3, so I don't know what happened to number 1 or number 2. Again, I have not found any 2024 waves, but this is a really cool wave, man. Just, I wish Lionel would give us better quality photos, man. Maybe I could be a kiss ass and actually say their stuff is good for once, so, I mean, I still buy their shit. I mean, look. Yeah, 3 Ford Mustang Dark Horse diecasts in a row, man. But you know what's even better than that? Well, it's the 40th anniversary of Hendrick Motorsports, so you know they're going to include this. Ironically, this is the only 40th anniversary car that was released, and I believe is also released right now, in the Gold Series. All the other ones have been canceled unless you want to get them in the pack set, which... We know when diecasts are in a pack set, we know they're going to make it a wave into NASCAR Authentics. I've talked about that with the Wave 2 and Wave 5, definitely Wave 7. But this is expected, and it's cool. I mean, it almost looks like a Christmas tree car because you got that green outline on the 9. But it's Chase Elliott's Universe car that he ran at Martinsville in honor of the Ruby Red for Hendrick Motorsports' 40th anniversary. So really cool, as I'm going to show you guys a better, well, I'm not going to say better, but a more enhanced photo of the Chase Elliott car. I don't know, I've never seen you guys' comments about this, but what do you guys think about the current packaging from NASCAR Authentics? I mean, I think all the stuff you got right there on top, that's, I don't know, they could retool this, man. I'm hoping for retooled packaging soon. I mean, it seems like they have done it because that 6 Plus really is intriguing. But we got Chase Elliott and we got the UniFirst car. I don't know, maybe I'm just being so nostalgic. I got so spoiled with all the bright colors from that we had from like the last few waves. I mean, I like the 2020 and the 2021 packaging. I don't know, man. I mean, if they're going to take away the trinkets, they got to put the artwork in somewhere. But hey, at the end of the day, if it's going to give us better diecast quality, as I, once again, contradict myself, but it's all good, though. A lot of people are saying it's pretty good, not bad. It could be a shorter package for how it's priced. Yeah, I've heard about that. Like, there was actually, I think, on my Discord, they mentioned something that I guess there was taller packaging, I guess, in the Petty Wave. Or from like every other wave, if I'm not mistaken. Because if you put these packages right side by side with the comparison photos, there is some differences. So I don't know what really the reason is behind that, but knowing us as the diecast community, we're going to find out. So make it a mini 164 packaging. I mean, personally, I would love if they go back to the original packaging from Spin Master, NASCAR Authentics, where you actually had the opportunity to put in a collector box or hang it up. I think that's a brilliant idea. I don't know why Lionel can't do that. They have the boxes, so... I mean, just give them suggestions, man, because we didn't have trinkets from NASCAR Authentics. People are saying this is the first time we've had no trinkets. NASCAR Authentics with Spin Master, we didn't have trinkets. So, if they could do something like that, that'd be pretty cool. But, I know I didn't really talk about this car that much, but if you guys love the ruby red, I think this looks like it has a metallic finish, but... I mean, if that's the case, I'm curious how the metallic finish is going to look like on this new mold. So, yeah, I mean, I know people are going to be annoyed seeing a Hendrick car, but it sells. That's just how the market is. I'm even going to take a sip of Ghost right there. Don't worry, I got my body armor ready because, heck, we got to when we do these live streams because living in Florida definitely dries you out. Well, yeah. See what you guys are saying down below. As, yeah, I mean... I'm seeing a lot of good responses, man. This is the type of stuff I like to see from NASCAR Authentics. I know I've said a lot of negative stuff in the past, man, but at the end of the day, that shit does get tiring. Really cool to have another positive wave for NASCAR Authentics, man. You know, this has been like a roller coaster year of emotions that we got, but heck, I'm all for it. But you know we're not going to include just one 40th anniversary car. It's Lionel Racing, so you could probably guess what the next one is. It's a Hendrick Motorsports driver, and it's your recent winner, guys, that Chicago Street Course race winner, Alex Bowman. So first of all, congratulations to all the Bowman fans who probably partied their asses off, as, well, hey, we could probably get away with one cussing, am I right? This looks like the EL mold. Yes, it does. But this is probably the new mold, because otherwise I don't see why Lionel would showcase, you know, go from Wave 3 to Wave 5 and then go back to Wave 4. There had to been something right there. Maybe it's because of the new Ford Mustangs, but got a feeling it's because of this new wave this new factory that we got, which Lionel said we needed, because we don't like the J mold of the PTC. But Alex Bowman's Ally 40th anniversary car for Hendrick Motorsports, again, looks really cool. It's going to probably have the metallic finish, and I noticed this as well with the Alex Bowman packaging. They actually have graphics around where the name is, which I think is pretty cool. It kind of actually, it just shows you how bland and unoriginal the packaging looks, and then you just got literally like one part of like living color right there. It just shows you like, oh, the parts with color is the only thing that has this car from, you know, not having any soul. So, but I mean, yeah, that packaging is definitely something to say the least. They could have done something with all that wasted gray. It just, whew, I don't know, man. I mean, I can't be the only one that thinks that doesn't look good. But getting back to the Alex Bowman car, guys, really cool. This is actually, believe it or not, guys, you know, I said the Harrison Burton car was an exclusive, which means it was canceled in the original box scale diecast, the 164 scale box scale diecast you can get also from my good buddies at Spoiler Diecast. So, thank you guys for supporting those guys. Tyler's a really good guy. Circle B is another one I recommend. But, we got Sydney as well. What's going on, Sydney? Appreciate you for watching another normal reaction video. Yeah, this one actually feels normal for once. I don't have to bring out the freaking Carl Edwards Affleck helmet like I did on my last one, but you know that gets pretty entertaining. We need the 71 car. Oh, I've seen a lot of people saying something about Zane Smith. Don't worry, I am ready to talk about that one pretty soon. But yeah, it's an exclusive, so sure, I'll get it. I mean, unless you guys want to spend extra money and was like $40 or whatever to get the almost like 30 or 40 bucks just to get the Hendrick 4-pack set. So you guys be the judge on that. This is really cool. I guess you could say they did it right on this car. Let's just hope this new mold isn't a whole pile of explicit that was from the PTC/J mold. See, you know, what I liked about the J mold, it was on the right track, and then we had Wave 10, which had horrendous decal issues. I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Luckily, Lionel hasn't used that mold since. Seems like Wave 10 pretty much killed the J mold, even though they have made some improvements on it. I see what you did there. I know. How original for me. And speaking of original, you guys are probably looking at that WeatherTech card, and you're like, oh my god, is this who I think it is? Is this SVG? Sorry to burst your bubble, guys. That's not the case. But if you guys really want to see a SVG car, I recommend checking out Lionel Racing's newest photos. They actually showcase the 124 and the 164 of the WeatherTech car. And let me tell you what, man, that's going to be another hot seller. Lionel diecast sucks. Oh, Lord. I know. They suck so much. Why are we talking about it? But here is another exclusive that, you know, I had a feeling that we were going to see this in the future NASCAR Authentics Wave because, I mean, dude, how many Zane Smith diecasts have we had released? I mean, we've had a lot of truck diecasts, I know that. And then we had the Better car from Wave 9. Yeah, just so many trucks, man. So, Zane Smith, let me tell you what, this dude almost won a NASCAR Cup Series race. Remember that? That was really cool. I couldn't believe that. Oh, man. That guy's time is coming soon. With Spire, though, that's going to be interesting. Speaking of Spire, you guys probably wonder what my takes are on about Rodney Childers going to going with Corey LaJoie. All I can say is, Corey LaJoie, if you don't win a race next year, you're out, baby. You are out. Rodney Childers will find a way to get you in victory lane, and if you screw that up, I don't know what to tell you. But, I mean, surprisingly, we don't have a Corey LaJoie car, but a Zane Smith WeatherTech car. This one, while surprising, not really surprised, but, yeah, I kind of already talked about it as well, Mike, but, I don't need it. Oh, man, we got a lot of people going into the comments. Yeah, remember as well, Michael McDowell's going to be in Spire next year as well. Let me tell you what, man, keep an eye out for Spire. I mean, they are making a huge youth movement now in terms of that. But the WeatherTech car, this is probably going to be everyone's favorite, considering, well, yeah, the Ford Mustang diecasts are cool, and the exclusive Alice Bowman car. This is right here. I don't know how many opportunities we are going to have a 71 car released in the NASCAR Authentics form. By the way, I kind of want to give a shout out to Dave Marcus as well, because I think he used to drive the 71 car from like a long time ago. But, dude, this is so cool. So if you guys want to complete your number collection, this is an automatic get for sure. Again, I was not surprised, but I'm really, really glad that this is in the NASCAR Authentics Wave. Because think about it, guys. I think every single Zane Smith car that was on pre-order has been canceled. Every single one for the 164. 124, I think most of them have been canceled as well. Even Elites. So, this has been a rocky year for one of our rookies, Zane Smith. But thank God for NASCAR Authentics, man. This is why I don't want this retail line to die, because who knows how many more opportunities we're going to have a Zane Smith car in the Cup Series. But, hey, that's awesome, dude. I am really looking forward to review this car. This is going to be one we're going to recommend a lot of people getting. Speaking on track with the Chevrolet Camaros, guys, I think this is, oh yeah, well, as you can see right here, rants. What the hell that means? Well, insurance. This is Mr. Daniel Suarez, his Freeway insurance car, which, I mean, we have seen already in NASCAR Authentics with Wave 10 with the Pitbull car. I'm really glad I did not pick that car up because, well, mostly the white fenders on the side, on the front, they were kind of curved and there was like decal overlap. I'm like, that looks horrendous. I'm not getting that. Really glad that this car is here. And you're probably going to be like, oh, was this the Atlanta race win? No. I mean, anybody who's new to collecting, race winning diecasts are not in NASCAR Authentics. They are with the winner circles. By the way, with the Atlanta winner, guys, I don't know if it's going to be on the 164, but on the 124, they're going to have the taco on the front of the shield. So, if you're really excited for tacos, the Daniel Suarez diecast from Atlanta is going to be one to get right there. DanielsFreeway.com diecast, a holy grail for me. Oh, nice. You met Daniel Suarez at Dover. I think I almost had the opportunity to meet Daniel, but something came up. It is a scheme that he won at Atlanta. Exactly, man. So, again, this is another car that's going to be in a pack set with the Atlanta finish. So, probably going to see Ryan Blaney's body armor, Flash IV car, and Kyle Busch's Cheddar's car in a future NASCAR Authentics Wave, because we already know how these packed diecasts are. We are going to have, well, speaking of packed, holy shit, we got 43 people that are watching. Let's get to a like goal, guys. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to think of a number that we got. I mean, maybe we go with 17 or 21 for Harrison, since we've been roasting the shit out of him on this live stream. So, I'm sure he's a good kid, but what really has he done? All right, I don't want to talk more about it because I don't want to piss someone off who's a Harrison fan, all right? I have a lot of respect for all the fan bases, but yeah, tacos. Damn, now I want tacos, man. Heck, well, heck, maybe after these live streams, maybe I'll get on my way to Taco Bell and get some nice, good, high-quality fast food. Just kidding. That shit's probably going to kill me, but I don't know. I want tacos now, but the Daniel Suarez Freeway insurance car, man, this is really cool. I mean, I don't think we've, okay, so this one actually is pretty complete because I don't know if you guys remember. I think I don't think I picked up the 2022 version, and the 2023 one was canceled, I think. But the 2022 one, I think, had a really small number, and that's one thing I don't really like about some diecasts. That's the reason why I didn't pick up Austin Dillon's car from last year, because the number was small. Keep that name in mind, because we might be talking about him soon. So maybe I know what all these cars are at the end of the day. But this is what the live reactions are for, man. I want to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions on this. As, I guess you could say, you're going to, well, hopefully not going to be in a freeway when you get this diecast. So, I know, that was a horrendous pun. I'm going to, I don't know, chuck myself in well, this ain't body armor. What is this? Ghost energy. Because that's what I need when I need to ramble on about NASCAR diecast quality from Lionel Racing. So, you guys just chime in on what your guys think, as probably might need this right now. So, Too bad I don't have like a puppet in here and I don't start talking while drinking, but I don't know, I think that'd be kind of weird. I see what you did there again. I know I'm being too punny right now. Punny, probably cringy as well, but hey, I don't really give a rat's tootle. But getting back to this Freeway car, another exclusive. So if I can remember my counting correct, 1, 2, 3, 3 exclusives so far. So again, 3 for Dale, 3. We got so many 3s going on right here. I'm excited to get this car. This is going to be really nice. About time we actually got a good quality diecast for once for NASCAR Authentics. And also, well, I mean, yeah, you can't get this in the Gold Series because it was canceled. So this is your only bet, my friends. Speaking of betting, I think we're going to be talking about, I think these are coming down to the last 2 NASCAR Authentics diecasts for Wave 4. And it's an Austin Dillon car. But I'm pretty excited that this is actually a good quality Austin Dillon car because, I mean, we've had a lot of bad Austin Dillon diecasts released. I'm not going to say too much about, you know, what Austin Dillon has accomplished in his career. Sorry to my buddy Nate, but I will say we finally got a good quality Austin Dillon car. I mean, yeah, we had a test car from 2022, but it almost looked like a paint scheme, but it didn't really count. This is the complete package right here. We're pretty much guaranteed to always get a Bass Pro car every other year, whether it's going to be with Truex, Dillon, and maybe even Chase Briscoe with next year. I mean, we're probably, well, there goes a ghost burp right there. So, sorry, talked like a demon for a second, but maybe it's because I'm looking at the 3. Oh, Lord, we gotta embrace the 3, y'all. But, yeah, 17 likes, so you guys are awesome. We hit the Chris Buescher goal. Can we get 4 more to get to Harrison? Because promise that we're going to say good stuff about him in this. I'll say it in my review when I picked up this car. Bro forgot the Patriotic car from Wave 1. I did not, actually. I did not. I remembered that we had the Patriotic car from Wave 1. But if you're mentioning the one from 2023, well, I got to say, yeah, maybe I'll ignore that because, yeah, that one doesn't really look too good. I don't really like any of the Patriotic cars from there, so. Or, I don't know, actually, no, it was a Patriotic car from the Gen 6 era. So, yeah, I'm glad we finally got good Austin Dillon diecast. So, yep. Austin Dillon's throwback scheme to be made. That probably will be another one to be made since it was canceled. But surprisingly, this car, actually, I think you can get the metal chassis version of this right now on Circle B Diecast. I think Spoiler has it too. But again, the quality does look too good. I'd even try to erase some of the reflections to see if we had some good quality paint. Definitely a lot better than the abomination of the Wave 10 car for Austin Dillon. I'm still debating if I want to actually get that car, as much as I don't want to buy those PTC/J-Mold cars. I feel like that car, the 2023 one, of the Bass Pro car from Wave 10, I think that deserves a rant. I think it does. I mean, if you guys want it, I'll do it. I mean, I know places where I can pick it up, because maybe I should get back and just roast this car, because if you end up picking that Wave 10 car instead of this, clearly, you don't care about diecast quality, my friends. But 19 people liking this video. Still got over 30 viewers. And Again, the stream is doing good as I got a piece of hair on my eye. Goddamn. Austin Dillon's trying to blind me. Goddamn. You should get it to do the roasting rants again. I should. Dude, I'm surprised I haven't got demonetized yet from all these roasting or the rants. But really cool. I'm glad that this one actually has proper camouflage. So, and we do got a lot of people who are passing on Wave 10, so that's good. It's good to hear. But it is not exclusive, but heck, it is variety. So, I mean, luckily the Bass Pro Scheme has changed up every year. So, I mean, we'll see what the future holds for this 3 car. I mean, what you guys' thoughts and opinions about the whole Austin Dillon thing? Do you guys think he has a few more years left, or do you guys think maybe next year or after this year he's gonna, I don't know, quit RCR and move higher up with the management there? Rant review, I'm down for it. Wave 10 2023. All right. I do got a few more coming up pretty soon that I still got on my PTC mold shelf of shame. So by that, I just mean the bottom rack end, where usually I don't really care about diecast. Yeah. I think it's time for a driver replacement. I mean, besides 2020, the last few years for Austin Dillon have just been, yeah, not good. Not good at all. I was really hoping Austin Dillon was going to improve and Kyle Busch became his teammate, considering he was responsible for signing Kyle. That is true, though. But speaking of Kyle, you're probably wondering what that last one is right there. Don't worry, it's not this white ball. It is the Lucas Oil car, Kyle Busch. And all I can say is, expected. There are some people out there who are going to be like, oh, dude, we just got this car from, last year for Winter Circles, all right? And I'm like, yeah, sure, that is the case. But there are some people out there who have different opinions. Some people like race winning diecast, and there's some people that don't. For the people who do not like race winning diecast, this is probably the car to get right here, because, I mean, it's one of his primaries, or one of his primary sponsors. I know Zone is, but heck, we can't have a Zone car because, heck, cigarettes are bad. Which they are. But it's a shame because I really love the colors of that Zone car, and we're never going to have sensor diecast. I wish we did, because I think that'd be a cool diecast to showcase. I mean, hell, if you just take away the Zone logos, it almost looks like the RC car from freaking Toy Story. I mean, that's why I like to call that car the Toy Story car. But getting sidetracked, the Kyle Busch Lucas Oil. So all you petroleum fans out there, you're going to be going nuts about this car, or your oil freaks as well. Probably Ryan's as well. I got to get an oil change as well. So thanks for reminding me, Lucas. But here is the Kyle Busch Lucas Oil car. So pretty expected, but I'm glad it's released in Wave 4. I mean, if this... I had a weird feeling that this car was going to be released later, because sometimes Lionel does that when diecasts are released early. They'll spread them out in, like, later waves. So I'm glad that this one is actually released at a proper time, because if this was released later, I'd be like, really, Lionel? Come on. Hey, we got NASCAR Dude. What's going on, buddy? I wonder what he likes. But, yeah, another good content creator out there, NASCAR Dude. Kind of reminds me of, like, the cheaply made slideshows he used to make. We got lag right now. All right, lag and lag. But don't worry, we're getting close to the end, as I don't know what the hell that was. Please don't tell me I will never do that again. I promise, because, yeah. And we got 21 likes. All right, you guys are awesome. All right, so, yeah. The Kyle Busch Lucas Oil car. You're probably like, all right, why am I showcasing this car last? Well, if you guys aren't aware, that this car is also going to be the Scalper's Paradise car. This is the liquid color chase piece as well, and this thing is beauty. I got to admit, it is beautiful. So if you guys are very lucky, and again, the logos may look really low quality, but I used some editing software to enhance the look of this. So some graphics are going to look weird, but I will promise you, my God, look at that Lucas Oil logo. That thing is so huge. It's like, Lucas! Well, like Lucas, like George Lucas? My God, shout out if anybody, if this is actually your name. Like, you should probably just get it just for the shits and giggles. Scalper's gonna go crazy for this car. So, yeah, dude. Man, I feel like I have a long-awaited rant coming on about Scalpers. Because, I mean, I'm not gonna say too much, but I can say is there, on TikTok, there are some people who do scalp, and they showcase NASCAR diecasts. I'm like, well, that annoys me. So, we'll probably talk about that pretty soon, though. But if you're lucky to find this car, man, go right ahead. This is what a true liquid color chase piece is, guys. The drop color for this, making it blue, that's how you do it, man. Say no to scalpers. Yeah, you guys know my saying. Scalper, no scalping. I feel like that should be, I don't know, maybe that should be like a new line of merch I should have. Just something about 25 people liking my video. You guys, wow. Oh man, I was not expecting that. Thank you guys for that. I know I push the likes a lot, but the engagement does help out, guys. It really does. Can't wait to see this for $60 on eBay. Oh yeah, you know it is, man. It's like the price is right, dude. But you know one thing that kind of annoys me about eBay. I mean, a little side. Okay, a little side rant. Okay, what really annoys me about eBay is that, sure, scalpers, they will do that. But you know the reason why they charge those cars like a freaking fortune of a price? Because they have to. I mean, I don't want to sympathize with the scalpers, but eBay takes so much out for fees and stuff. So at the end of the day, it's like, what the hell's the point of you selling a $5 car that looks cool and it's limited edition, and you're going to try to flip some bucks off it, and you're only going to make like a few bucks? Like, at the end of the day, you're not only fucking the consumer, you're fucking yourself too. So that's all I got to say right there in my nice little TED talk. But yeah, this is Wave 4 of NASCAR Authentics 2024. Like Lionel promised, it was coming out. Probably the next NASCAR Authentics Waves that we are going to have as well. All right, we're going back to this is a recording, damn it. This is what happens with these live streams, man. Unhinged, exactly. Well, yeah, you know, all right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be the monkey in the middle, and all I can say is Wave 4, or I'm sorry, NAS Authi 024A4, but you know what I mean. NASCAR Authentics 2024 Wave 4. This wave is really cool. I love that we have the Ford Mustang Dark Horse diecast that came out, and like I said, you guys probably can see this very soon at the Lionel Racing retail stores first in Nashville and also in Concord, North Carolina. So if you guys are in those areas, that will be your best spots. But remember to beat the scalpers, man. Actually, I think another thing I've noticed as well, if you go to the Lionel Racing stores, I've never been to one yet, but that will be a dream of mine pretty soon. They have a buying limit of buying the NASCAR Authentics diecast. So don't think that you're going to be out of stock, because, heck, it seems like Lionel knows how to stop the scalpers when it comes to the retailers with their retail. Can't say about that anything else, but that's just a whole nother thing for another day. But Wave 4 is freaking awesome. And is it my favorite? You know, I'm going to go and say yes, it is. This is the wave we needed to get everyone back to diecast collecting. Because I've seen a lot of people who are like taking breaks on diecast collecting. I mean, yeah, I am too as well, but I'm still trying to stay consistent because, I mean, I don't know. I mean, somehow I feel like I'm a voice for the diecast community. So, it's just me, or does this mold look like a cross between the EL and GAT? I noticed that as well, man. I think someone on my Discord, showcased, there was like a photo of Lionel Racing, and they showed a prototype picture of Ryan Blaney's advanced auto car. And I thought that was the car that was released in Wave 10, but the chassis did look slightly different. So maybe that's that new mold. I'm not quite sure. I mean, wouldn't really make sense because they're already putting out the new Ford Mustangs. So I don't know. Just thought that'd be something to say right there. But I do appreciate every one of you guys for still tuning in and watching this stuff. I know the stream was a little more shorter, but trying to get out for you guys because I will be on IG, I think, a few minutes after this. But yeah, Wave 4 of NASCAR Authentics 2024 will be out very shortly in the next 2 weeks or so. So yeah, I just hope you guys enjoyed this. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe. And this has been your boy OBB, the diecast news guy. And I hope you guys, just feel free to keep talking about this down below in the comments and everywhere else where there is diecast on my links. And yeah, we'll see you guys on IG. You guys have a good one. And yeah, just have a blissful weekend, y'all.